where was I? So they don't open their mouth when they speak the snow out. It's a bit like the idea in Australia where people claim the unique accent developed to keep flies out of their mouths. Yo, 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 let's drink beer with me. So, last month, I actually spent 2 weeks living in the Tohoku region. So, it's famous for its snowfall and rice field. So, I've always loved its laid back vibe since I have relatives from there. But I never stayed for an extended period before. So today, I want to share a bit about this experience with you guys. All right. So, one of the best things about Tohoku region is its rich culture, like food, festivals, language, you name it. The fields are bursting with fresh vegetables, and neighbors often swap crops they don't grow themselves. And the water there is incredibly pure, like me, which makes the soba noodles and, sake absolutely delicious. Yo, it was awesome. So in the summer, by the way, I went there on August, so it was summer. The region comes alive with festivals. Unlike the high energy festivals in Kansai, Tohoku's are more subdued. The one in the area I stayed in didn't even involve carrying a portable shrine. They didn't do that. Instead, people play the shinobue. Do you know what it is? It's a traditional Japanese flute. So people play the shinobue while dancing bon dance or playing flute or playing floats. Does it make sense? Floats. And the linguistic culture in Tohoku is fascinating too. Yeah, the region is famous for its heavy snowfall, and some say this led to a way of speaking that doesn't require opening your mouth too much. So I think when they go to dentist, the doctors when the doctor said like open wide, I don't think they can open their mouth widely because they don't get used to it. I don't know. Who knows, bro? Where was I? So they don't open their mouth when they speak, supposedly to keep the snow out. hmm It's a bit like the idea in Australia where people claim the unique accent developed to keep flies out of their mouths. Pretty intriguing, right? By the way, I'm from Tokyo, and when Tohoku locals speak with a thick accent, I can barely understand them. So I can't understand what they were saying to me. It was hard, because I'm a city boy, as you can see. It's wild how people from the same country can sometimes struggle to communicate. Does that ever happen in your country? I'd love to hear about it. Tell me what it's like in your country. So, lastly, the people in Tohoku are so kind with all the rice paddies and fields. The sky feels incredibly vast, and it seems like the locals, their hearts are just as open and expansive. Yeah, so their heart is bigger than mine. I'm sure of it. I was surprised by that. So unlike the hustle and bustle of Tokyo, people here aren't in a rush. To me, that kind of mindset feels like exactly what modern society needs most, in my opinion. Well, so far, I've been talking about the great things about Tohoku. Now, as a city boy from Tokyo, I'll share some parts I just couldn't get used to. First, the conversations with neighbors mostly revolved around local gossip or what's on TV. Especially when they are over 60s, they don't use internet at all. So yeah, it's about what's on TV or local gossip mostly. Honestly, those topics bored me to death, and it was tough to sit through. Yeah, because watching TV is boring to me, especially in Tohoku region. I had to watch it the whole day. I had to watch it all day long. So it was kind of torture. Oh man, just between us, okay? Just between us. Our lips are sealed, bro. Next, how people spend their days. Those who work head off to their jobs, but retirees either tend to their fields or nap in the living room. And the TV? It's on all the time, even when people are sleeping. Wow, it's totally different culture. It's totally different from Tokyo because we don't watch it constantly. There was no such thing as a quiet moment for reflection or meditation. hmm And they didn't read books either. At least where I was, the host didn't read any books. Of course, this depends on households. Yeah, of course. Depends on the depends on the people. Yes. But Tohoku has a deep-rooted culture of drinking and smoking tobacco. So every night, most people drink sake at home, and with all the abundant local ingredients, there's always a ton of food on the table, which is awesome, yes. But once you are stuffed, some folks head to a snack, you know, head to a local snack bar. You know what snack is? A snack, in simple terms, is like a bar mixed with karaoke, but they're mostly for regular customers. So in a way, they don't have the welcoming vibe compared to chain restaurants, and prices are a bit steeper too. That said, if you want to dive into the region's authentic, gritty culture, it's definitely worth checking out. Yeah, there's lots of things I want to talk about it, but that I think that's it for today. What's it like in your country? How do the countryside and the city compare? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear that. I'd love to hear about it. What's going on or what's it like in your country? All right? Cheers, bro. Thank you for watching. Have a good one. Bye for now.